Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 14th to the 20th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by more people, which gets this message from Spirit out to more people. So, thank you so very much for doing so. Now let's see what the tarot has to say. Oh, and if you're interested in a private reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. So let's see here, angels. And spirit guides, show me clearly. Oh, goodness. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Fantastic. Let me just make sure that you can see it all. Yay. Okay. So we are crowned here by Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy. This is all about balance. And for us during this time, Libra, it's going to be about keeping things in balance. And we are represented by the scales, right? So balance is super important to us. We are represented by Justice in the major arcana, and Temperance is the other Justice card, is the other card that denotes justice. It's truth. So here, moving forward in truth, opening our eyes, knowing what it is that we desire, really looking and heading in the direction that is right for us, saying, I'm staying balanced, I'm staying focused, I'm staying driven, is going to be super important. It then leads us to the Magician reverse. So with the Magician reverse, we're having trouble standing before the altar of our existence, claiming our magic, claiming our power, claiming ourself, saying, this is me, this is what I want, this is how I'm moving forward, this is what I'm going for. We're questioning ourselves. Am I doing the right thing? Am I moving in the right direction? What does this person think? What does that person think? So do be aware of that during this time. We then have the Lovers come into play. Now, the Lovers is also Gemini energy. May 21st to June 20th is the time frame. If we have Gemini in our chart, if we have Gemini in our life, this comes through very positively and powerfully. But it can also be that we have to acknowledge the duality within ourselves to be able to acknowledge the magic that we want to move forward in. And we can want things to be all one way or another, right? It'd be completely like just and fair, and it's all like this. And we're going to have to see the nuances within ourselves and really honor and be okay with that. With the Six of Wands, the Six of Wands is celebrating ourselves, is seeing our power, it's knowing what we desire, it's also being kind to ourselves. It's like, I deserve to be celebrated, I deserve to be seen, I deserve to stand and move forward in the power of me. And that's going to be a really big thing. And it's also really going to help us then start to see our talents, because we can be questioning ourselves, we can be celebrating ourselves in one breath and then saying, you know what, I'm not really that big a deal in the other breath, questioning how we're moving forward. So just being aware of that. It then moves us to the Three of Cups reverse. So the Three of Cups is, when it's reversed, the Three of Cups is, people celebrating us. But when it's reversed, it's the people who don't celebrate us, who should be able to take the glass and raise it to us and say, well done, I see you, I'm proud of you. And they just can't. And that is going to be a very important thing here, because we can get really caught up in that. Why don't they like me? Why don't they see me? Why don't they understand me? What did I do wrong? And instead of doing that to yourself, because you can do that quite easily, Libra, and then you can kind of like go down a bit of a spiral, say to yourself, I did my best. I always do my best. And now I'm moving forward. And either people can move with you or they can't. And that's okay. It moves us then to the King of Cups. This is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If we have water sign energy in our chart, if we're born on the cusp with Scorpio, this comes out very positively and very powerfully. During this time, we are embracing our emotions and we are leading by the example of our heart. And that is going to be a very big thing for us. And that's just going to be a very big thing, period. It leads us then to the Knight of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is moving forward in our fire and in our passion, knowing what we desire, and also saying, you know what, I get to move forward in the passion of my life. I get to move forward in the beauty of me. I get to embrace what I desire for myself and open up the doors. And that's going to be a beautiful, brilliant thing that we do for ourselves during this time. The Knight of Wands can also be, a person in our life, fiery, spunky, tenacious, very much a go-getting energy. Just be mindful, they can be they can be fiery. They can burn with their words. So just be aware of that. I just see them as being a bit sparky during this time. So just be aware of that energy. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Oh, and if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a sun in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced at random. So hit the bell notification button. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. All right, this is the Hawk. Pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you now. So pay attention to your connection with Spirit. A powerful message is being communicated with you. If you're looking for a sign, if you've asked for a sign and you get one and you go, oh, well, that wasn't really a sign, and you kind of write it off, that was a sign. And you'll get another one and another one until the Spirit is like smacking you upside the head. But it won't be exactly the way that you have worded it, because Spirit comes in its own time, not exactly in the way that we demand. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Oh, goodness. Okay. Right here, we have meditation. This is the crown chakra, meditating, embracing our calm, embracing our contemplation, embracing the healing of ourselves is going to be very important during this time. Calming our mind and centering our heart is going to be paramount. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is heartbreak and pain. Okay, as much as we're moving forward in love, as much as we have the best of intentions for ourselves, we have been through heartbreak, we have been through pain, we have been through disappointment, and it kind of wants to pull us back into saying, you're not perfect, right? Everything you've done isn't perfect. So why should you expect greatness from yourself? Or some sort of nonsense like that. Nobody is perfect. And the people that we look at, they were like, oh, look how great they are. They most definitely do not have a perfect past. So why are we doing this to ourselves? It's time to look at the hurts and the pains that we have, acknowledge them, say, okay, I see you. And then say, you don't get to rule me. You don't get to be the power of my existence. And absolutely embracing that is going to be the best thing, because then we move forward in healing balance with ourselves. Then we move forward embracing our greatness, embracing what we desire, and starting to see ourselves as, not perfect, but pretty darn great. So embracing that is going to be a really important thing. Sagittarius energy is also ruled by Jupiter. It's the enhancer. Jupiter enhances what is worth. And Jupiter is the Roman name of Zeus. So it is powerful and is purposeful. It's like, I get what I want type of energy. So having that energy come forward, one of our goals is going to be to change that magician from being upside down to right side up, to be able to see our strengths, our talents, all the great things that we have going for ourselves, celebrate it, and not lose sight of us, not lose sight of where we're going and how we're moving forward and where we want to be, and really embracing our love and our duality. We're not all one way or all the other. We embrace with loving compassion the duality of ourselves. And we're going to see that there are people in our lives that embrace with loving compassion the duality of us. And that's going to be a very good thing for us. It's going to be a very powerful thing. Now, with the Three of Cups reverse, there are those people who can't celebrate us. They can't see us. They can't see us for who we are. They see us, I don't know, it's like they see us wrongly, or they see us behind a veil of, but this is what you're supposed to be. And it's like, but this is what I am. Like, it's like, come on, what the heck? I don't even think you can meet these people halfway. All right. With the Three of Cups reversed, there's a sense of they should be able to celebrate you. They should be able to see you. They should be able to at least be civil and respectful, right? They can't be. Acknowledging that is going to be important, because it's nothing you have done. It is just a sense of like, okay, we don't jive. Okay, fine. Maybe we should have, especially when it's like a parent-child relationship, or, siblings or guardians, or, whomever it is, friends, lovers. Like, it's just like, you should be able to celebrate me. You should be able to be on my side, and you're not. And so now that has left its scars. But I have to move forward in the power of who I am, embracing my heart, embracing the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is also an energy that's going to be around you. It doesn't necessarily have to be a king, like a male. What it means is that this person is very powerful in the way that they use their heart to move them forward. They move forward with almost like a psychic, emotional, like intelligence with the world, like this way of just jiving, of just like being aware and having that energy guide them forward. So being aware of that is going to be super important. With the Knight of Wands, fire, tenacity, passion guides us. It leads us. There's also somebody around us. They might not be as reliable as we would want them to be. So just be aware of that. But they're there. They're there when you really need them, and that's a really good thing. You can want them to be a little bit more like steady Eddie type of thing, but that's just not who they are. So being aware of that is again going to be super important during this time. It moves us to our subconscious spirit message. This is the osprey, which represented Poseidon in Greek mythology. So it's a very powerful bird. And it says, your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. And that's going to be so important. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. Don't say, oh, I have to be like this. I have to achieve this before that abundance can come in. It's like, no, I am abundant. I am transformative. I am powerful. I am embracing what I love within my life. And that just levels us up. That levels us up so well that it's absolutely beautiful. It moves us then to rebirth. This is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below our feet. We are transforming. We are being reborn. We are opening the doors. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. And this is the Fool. When Spirit says, hey, be mindful of the Fool, it is when we look at ourselves and think, wow, this is foolish. I'm foolish. And you're not. You're not. You can be silly sometimes, as everybody in the world can be silly sometimes, and we can think, oh my gosh, why did I do that? Or we can second guess, or it's like, oh, I said that silly thing and I shouldn't have. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be. With the Fool, release. Release the negativity, release the hurt, release the pains. It's all so easy to say. But when we're in the midst of it, when we feel like I just need a win, right? And we're turning around and we just get another sucker punch down, another sucker punch down. It's like, I just need a win. Here, with the Fool, let yourself jump forward. Let yourself take a leap of faith and not care what everybody else thinks. Because also with the Magician, we are taking other people's words. We're listening to everybody, right? And we're taking their words and we're saying, well, they're right and I'm wrong. That's the way it should be. Like, that's how I should be moving forward. That's what I should be doing. Or that's what truth is. But if it doesn't resonate with our soul and ourselves, it's not our truth. So just be aware of that. It moves us then to the Eight of Swords. So the subconscious Eight of Swords, it's a tricky one. The Eight of Swords is a tricky card, most definitely. So when the Eight of Swords comes in, it's being trapped in our own mind. It's a cage of our own making. So Spirit is saying here, don't subconsciously deny yourself all your prosperity, all your beauty, all your abundance, and say, oh no, I can't. It's like, oh yes, you can. So embrace who it is that you are with power and tenacity and brilliance. You're going to second guess yourself, human nature, right? But don't get so much in your own head, because subconsciously that little hamster wheel is going like, 80 million miles per minute, but it's getting us nowhere. So be mindful of that and nip it in the bud. Nope, I see you. We can let it go into the water. We can let those like intrusive negative thoughts go into the water. We can say to them, you know what? No, I'm not doing this anymore. But there's going to be something here. And I see it as like, I need that win. You're going to get a win during this time. That's why we have the Six of Wands here. You get that win. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, that cage that I was in, I'm shattering it. I'm moving forward in a way that I thought was going to be so much harder for me, that it was going to take forever and ever and ever. You're going to get a small little win during this week, and it is going to transform your whole entire life, Libra. All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Libra. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.